So it's the 4th of July and they have canceled all the public firework displays because of COVID-19. So I just got this new little toy and I decided to make some of my own fire. They generally tell you to not play with fire, but I'm a scientist and I like playing with fire. So this is, I found this the other day in a random hardware store. It's actually a block of magnesium metal, and on this side of it there's a little bit of flint. Not very much, and that probably will run out before very long. And then this is just a piece of metal with a saw blade on the edge that you can use to scrape it, because magnesium is in group 2A on the periodic table, has a 2+ charge when it's an ion. It's relatively soft metal compared to some other ones, and it is not explosive. It's not like a sodium, but it is very reactive. And so this has been used traditionally along with flint and steel as a type of fire starter. And I've done a little bit of playing around with it and discovered that you need a little pile of it to get this going. So in order to get this to really ignite, I need a little pile of it. So how this is supposed to work is you take your little saw blade and then you scrape this until you get a little pile of shavings. And it does take a little bit of scraping to get this to work. So a few minutes later, and I've made here a little pile of shavings. It's not very big because I don't want to catch anything too big on fire. So I'm doing this on this big piece of rock here. It's not going to catch. If you want to do this in the woods to actually start a fire, you would need some pine straw or a bit of coconut husk or something very flammable around. And once this lights, you then put your little tinder on top and then slowly start feeding in bigger sticks until you have a fire going. But for right now, I just want to get it to flame to see what it does. So take my flint and steel, and let me see if I can get this going. And there it goes. So it burns very quickly, very hot, but if you're good, that's just enough time to put some other things on it so that you can get an actual fire going. And that wasn't a very big pile. I might do a little bit bigger pile if I was actually planning on making a campfire out of this. There you go. It had burned a hole through the paper and left a little pile of ash here. That is what magnesium does.